$90,000. That is not a lottery prize, and it is not some hidden loophole for the wealthy. It is real money the Canadian government is willing to hand directly to families raising a loved one with a disability. And right now,
because on Canada Finance with Alex,
we are going to build that $90,000 pile piece by piece, right in front of you.
So you know exactly where the money comes from, who qualifies, and the one rule you absolutely must respect before you touch a cent of it.
Welcome back to the channel. I am Alex, and if you have a child, a sibling, or any family member who is approved for the Disability Tax Credit, the account at the center of everything is called the Registered Disability Savings Plan, or RDSP. It launched back in 2008, it grows tax.
But the real magic is not the tax shelter itself. It is the fact that the federal government is willing to deposit thousands of dollars into this account on your behalf.
Yet fewer than 1 in 3 eligible Canadians have ever opened one. That is not a rounding error. That is a national mistake, and it is fixable in an afternoon. Before we build a single dollar of that pile, we need to talk about the gate. The whole system is locked behind one piece of paper, the Disability Tax Credit.
To open an RDSP, the beneficiary has to be DTC approved, has to be a Canadian resident for tax purposes, has to have a social insurance number, and has to be under 60.
That's it! The DTC is a separate application to the CRA, filled out by your doctor or nurse practitioner. Today, let's build. Brick 1 goes on the pile. This is the Canada Disability Savings Grant, up to $70,000 of it over the life of the plan.
If the family's net income is at or below the 2026 threshold, the government matches your contribution at 300% on the first $500.
If the family's net income is above that threshold, the match is still there, just slower. The government matches at 100% on the first $1,000 you can. The grant keeps flowing every year, and the plan is open until the beneficiary turns 49 and stops climbing at a lifetime. That's Brick 1 locked in. Brick 2 goes on the pile without you contributing a single dollar. This is the Canada Disability Savings Bond. If the family's net income is at or below the 2026 threshold, the beneficiary is eligible for the full $1,000 bond each year. The lifetime CDSB ceiling is $20,000. Add 20 to 70,000 and the counter reads $90,000.
Every dollar deposited by the government, provided you clear the DTC gate and open the account. Now, the CDSG and CDSB alone don't reach $90,000 in a normal working life. You can reach back up to 10 years, up to $10,500 in grants and $11,000 in bonds, potentially $21,500 in one shot, triggering this year's grant plus $7,000 in carried forward grants and $8,000 in bonds, roughly $8,500 in year 1 on a $1,500 outlay. But every pile of free money has a rule that holds it in place. Any CDSG or CDSB has to sit in the plan for 10 years before it truly belongs to the beneficiary. If a withdrawal is taken early, the most recent 10 years of grants and bonds get clawed back at $3 for every $1 withdrawn. That is why the RDSP is a long game account, designed to sit and grow. Understand the rule, plan around it, and the $90,000 is safe.
The RDSP does not push anything else out of the way. RDSP assets and withdrawals are in almost every prop.
The RDSP also doesn't touch old age security or the guaranteed income supplement for the parents or grandparents funding the plan.
So here's the counter. Grant up to $70,000, bond up to $20,000, total up to $90,000. The turbo button gives a 10. When it eventually comes out, it's paid to the beneficiary as a disability assistance payment, taxed in their own hands, often meaning very little tax. Provincial disability supports, OAS and GIS stay untouched. Any parent or grandparent can be the plan holder, and every $1,500.
Send this video to a family who needs it today. If this helped you, hit subscribe, because on Canada Finance with Alex, we break down the money the government doesn't advertise.